All right, guys, welcome to a special episode of Fan Faces. We're not dipping into the sports today. Today, it's a human culture episode, a human problem, really, for everybody that's in the developing world. But today we have somebody here by the name of Mohamed Bangura.
Yeah.
And Mohamed, please tell the people out there about yourself.
Yes, so I am Mohamed Bangura. I think on all my socials, I am MI Bangura. I got that name from secondary school in Sierra Leone.
Speak up, speak close.
Yes, I am. How would I describe myself? I think I'm generally interested in education. I'm currently I'm pursuing my PhD in sustainability at at RIT here in Rochester.
For those
And
of you that don't know, that's a Rochester Institute of Technology. It's one of the biggest universities, biggest private universities in the world. And it's world renowned. And this guy happened to just land there. Is it by luck or is it by skill? We'll find out. Let's keep it going.
sure, yeah. So probably as we continue, you get to know. I'll probably get to see more about myself. But I think in short, Mohammed from Sierra Leone, and I am into education. Yeah.
Okay. So Meku starts now the small area then first. Who's here we can America?
I came here um last year August, early August.
Early August. So
Yeah.
from all the countries that we don't travel, we can land in America. What's not the difference?
I think. Hmm. If when I compare the US, I think I'd compare the US with the first country where I ever traveled to, with Mauritius.
Okay.
Yeah, everything pretty much similar. I think the main difference here are that systems then they almost all in the work. They wake
So,
up, you light the yeah.
so Mauritius, who's that Mauritius stay?
Mauritius then at the Indian Ocean. It's in Africa actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mauritius is in Africa.
Yeah.
Mauritius reminds him of America.
Yeah.
Remember, people not swinging on trees, people not living in the jungle. Mauritius is a developed country for the most part.
Yeah.
But continue.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so I think that that's not the first part where we will compare saying at this very specific or unique about the US, like system and the things that they work. You put your light on a day, your internet you wake up a day, they wake up to surprises. Yeah.
That's good.
Mm,
We all get the opportunity then day.
mm,
Whosoever you go, really. Where you first come to America,
mm.
the first thing I noticed when I first came to America, well, I'll be young. I left Salon 1997.
1997. Oh.
1997. Now I come to
Mm,
America. I've been so young. When I come to America, I'd expect say all the motorcar
mm.
they're supposed to pull smoke. In normal for me, motorcar they pull smoke. But I not see motorcar they pull smoke. I say wait till motorcar not they pull smoke. That's not
Mm,
normal.
yeah.
But now that as I dey grow old and I realize say motorcar not supposed to pull smoke.
Suppose
If
not.
motorcar they pull smoke, now because something wrong with them, not do the proper maintenance spam.
Yeah.
So I'd say that they for segue into this. For the people them within a salon, the way they sit down, then say salon hard. The country, they go before. That's true. Not to just salon hard. All sign of the world hard. It's just that salon not get a safety net. And when I say you not get a safety net, if then say the price of rest they go up. If you go up to 1 million, no, they adjust your wages for balance down there.
Yeah.
Then just they say, well, Paddy man, this we get for you no more. This is all we have for you.
Yeah.
And you will have to learn to deal with it.
Yeah.
Whereas in America, they do a wage adjustment, where not either yearly, then gets the raises they're within the give now work way separate from the wage adjustment.
Yeah.
But yearly, then they do assessments of the environment, the economy, see which side and go able to adjust for people and for make them be sufficient.
Yeah.
And so we will jump into the educational realm as well. Mohamed Bangura, Fenway for Cobona Salon and Kalan America.
Mm.
Now through God, sure. Now through magic, some can say, but mostly now through hard work. And make sure say, from your understanding from the background conversations that way we don't get. And make sure say, outside and say we not there. And make sure say we there.
Yeah.
So tell me you first entanglement with trying for find your way for move yourself further out of salon.
Out of salon, yeah. It starts, I think, in 2014 when we get the Ebola.
Okay.
So by just before 2014, that's like 2012, 13, I'm out of school.
Okay.
For like a whole academic year.
Wow.
Right? Yeah. And then
not easy.
yeah, I'm out of school for a whole that's now a story for another day. So I come back and I'm in need for repeat my class, now Prince of Wales. I'm need for repeat my class, I repeat my class, and then from there, when I come back, I may get that extra drive, for make sure I do well in my school, because of course I don't disappoint whether it's family or parents them. So I'm need for put extra work.
Okay.
So I put extra work, we put me in the position where I am now. I attend Prince of Wales, actually, the best school in Salon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you can attend the best school in the world.
Yeah.
If the sense not there, no matter.
And then like Prince of Wales, you get like a rewarding system. When you do well, they make you a school prefect and you represent your school.
Okay.
So through that, I may get for being involved in extracurricular activities then. So I get for can be conscious about the internet specifically, that you could actually find opportunities online. And the first opportunity we draw me more closer to like opportunities abroad. Now we are participates in our program with Google. It was just like a webinar wherein they talk about certain like youth empowerment and things like that.
Okay.
So by the fast forward now, when I write me WAEC, me WAS, and then there was Ebola, there was no schooling. So I was just like searching online for schools.
Looking for opportunity.
Yeah, just like that.
Not just say God will come, but go look, go take the opportunity, take him by the hand.
Yeah.
Take him, make you go someone are supposed to go.
Yeah, and I want to go study civil engineering. So the first school I remember I applied to now Florida Institute of Technology. Right. I was applying for a civil engineering program there, bachelor's.
Then show you the price. You hate shake.
I don't even know about the price. I just know say if I apply, then will take me and things like that. On my phone, I'm get one Motorola, I remember.
Okay.
Yeah, they apply, and then I realize say me data they done fast. So wait till I begin go to internet cafe. So I'll get that money maybe for 2 days, and then I go internet cafe, spend 2 hours, print almost all the document that I have for print, like we can read about the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what they say is you you adventure and go out and fend and attack and pull and bring to you. Not just sit down there and wait, say something will come for me. Not just sit down there and wait, say somebody go do for me. Make her go and endeavor and adventure into this different unknown world of mine and get information where I feel say it necessary for make I do what I need for do. So I say that I go add my own small thing. If you get something planned in your mind, right?
Yeah.
Even if you don't know how to do them, you go find where to do them.
Yes.
So not you per the education, but me per different avenues them. I don't see that they don't come to fruition on many occasions. I have something planned in my mind. I see it in my mind's eye, and then I go about doing it. And some way, somehow, I figure it out. I don't know how I come up from A, but I land na Z.
Yeah.
And while I land na Z, I know say I don't accomplish the goal. No matter how big or how small, I know say I don't accomplish them. But continue.
Yeah, sure. You're very right on that. So fast forward. A friend we me don't go to South Africa, see this university, just like we say random links. Hey man, you I don't see you apply. If I apply for this one,
okay, right.
So we should apply for this one, and then I start to apply, and then I forget about the other one.
Florida,
because they ask me for document that I don't even understand. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So I began apply for this other one, and this other one, the whole application is very lengthy. They mean need for write like so many essays then about yourself. Literally, I will write everything in a house with pen and paper.
Mm-hmm.
When I then I type on my phone, like I type on my phone like text.
Eh?
And then when I go, because the internet cafe, the internet slow. I delete it. The internet is
Okay.
slow, right?
Oh, well,
So
sure.
if you buy 1 hour, right, and you want to go type within that 1 hour, you money only done. Yeah. So at the type on my phone as text. When I reach at that text, I send a like email or so. When I
Okay.
reach, I take them from email, put on a Word documents on the computer day and try for upload them.
Okay.
So many essays them. So like I did for like 3 months or so, and finally I got to the next stage of the application process. It was a very new school actually in Mauritius, and then I got to the next stage, and then I realized now that this was actually like a reality. You could actually get like a scholarship, and then in that process, I'm already do apply in FBC.
Okay.
Because school me don't them don't begin resume school now.
You want for
Yeah,
you want for put all your caps then who say need for put them
Yeah.
nothing not left you. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Once we jump to FBC, once FBC open and then I start for attend, it give me the zeal for apply for more schools, right?
Then put battery in your back.
Yeah,
Go. Now so no
yeah,
more.
yeah. Because generally, I mean, say I'm getting like a good result, so I'm expecting if I go for a big college and not for struggle a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But you realize that you go every day, you need for print 50 documents, 50 pages. Like pamphlet is like
You need for pack fine.
yeah, you need for pack file. Like you chase so many things them just for these grades. And I was like, no, I need for left this place. So fast forward, I completed the application and I got like admissions. So some funny thing happened around the time when I get the admission. My phone want me to use me don't spoil, right? So I tell a friend say if I can put my SIM card in my phone, you know then two SIM phones, right? I put me SIM card in my phone and he want for come out that day in the morning. So he say, "Ma left my phone with you."
Okay.
So how they go, they might now a bad place I think Waterloo also. Yeah. And by then I think I had made some details then. I'm not able for the pay for the internet again. Like which I'm going to use internet. So I went to like there was this woman who I'm the Prince of Wales who I'm a meet.
Okay.
Well like I can go use internet in my office.
Okay.
So they open a new cafe like internet cafe. And it was like you want for can help me workers them just maybe in the morning you can open for them help for pack clean and things like that.
Well,
So
opportunity.
yeah, it's opportunity, right? So I stopped paying for internet. It's essentially
you find a way for make things that happen.
Yeah. So the morning I just open the internet cafe and then I see the foreign number. They call the phone. They ask, "Is this Mohamed Bangura?" I said yes.
Woo!
Blah blah blah. He said, "Oh, you've been selected for this award." Blah blah blah. I literally feel say like
not fake.
Like I go need for pay, then stop. Everything are just admissions. But actually, the award sponsor like me undergrad for with like $40,000 for me undergrad.
Wow, we.
So fast forward, that opportunity make me for left salon. So when I left
the
salon,
first time.
The first time, right? So I left salon, did my undergrad, and then I went back home, worked for like a year, and I saw that I needed to leave again, right? And then I left again for Rwanda for my masters, and then I was then in Rwanda now, and then I saw this other opportunity to continue my studies, and I was like, let me just take this opportunity. Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful. Yes, God exists. Yes, people will help you, but when they help you, you need to also make sure that you're driven enough for you to take the necessary steps, whether it's writing an essay, whether it's getting somebody's phone that let you use their phone, whatever it is you have to do to get to the goals that you want to, you need to take those necessary steps. And some of the people in the developing world find it very difficult. If they don't give me, I'm not going to do anything. There's nothing I can do. Some situations that's true. but some situations it's not. You have to be willing to work. That's for everybody everywhere. You cannot just land in America and expect that you're gonna be rich or expect
No.
that you're gonna have a job. You
Mm.
have to have a resume, a CV. You have to go for an interview, and you have to do well at that interview because it's competitive. You will not be the only person interviewing for that job, and you have to, once you get the job, maintain yourself as a professional and do what's asked of you. Show up on time. Do your job.
Sure.
Ask questions. If you don't understand, ask again. And if you are not willing to do any of those things, success will not follow you. Success comes to those who are willing to work hard. You may be unlucky. You may strike out 100 times, but the 101 time when you hit, that's all that counts. Nobody will ever know that you struck out 100 times.
Yeah.
They will only know that, wow, look at where he's at now. Wow, look at what he or she is doing now. Look at where they've gone. So to come from Sierra Leone to Mauritius to Rwanda, and is there another place in between?
No, I think that's like places where I've stayed for at
Okay.
least a year. Those are the countries.
So
Yeah.
Sierra Leone, Mauritius, Rwanda to Rochester, New York, which is in America. When they say America, America is a big place, but Rochester, New York,
Yeah.
he's in New York City. Well, he's in New York State. And it's cold over here, but he's adjusting.
Yeah.
You've only been here since August, and you're wearing a
Yeah.
sweater. It's a cold day today.
Yeah. No, last August, not
Okay,
this
last
one.
last
Yeah.
August.
So
Okay.
I've spent one winter here. at
Well,
least.
winters
Yeah.
winters are not as bad as they used to be.
Okay.
There was a
Yeah.
time when October there's snow.
Oh,
September,
wow.
October, November, December, January,
Wow.
snow.
Yeah.
And then January, February, March.
March.
March it ends, but you
Yeah.
have
It's
your
still
last
very windy.
you have your last snowstorm that, it's a
Yeah.
goodbye snowstorm.
Yeah.
But so what are some of your struggles when you went to these places? What were some of the things that you found difficult once you got there?
I think from Mauritius,
Mhm.
right? So like for example, nobody believed that it was very real that I was actually living on a free ride. Like even my flights, everything was covered. So to convince people, like whether it's your family members, your pastor at the church, everyone, like to tell them that yes, I'm actually living. They ask you like, are you sure about this?
Did you do a video call?
No, my uncle actually, he confessed like a year after when I went for my break. It was like, I believed in you, but I was not very sure that this thing was very real until when you arrived and called me with a foreign number.
A foreign area code.
Yeah, right. So I think the few challenges that I had for in the case of Mauritius, of course, the language barrier, right?
What language do they speak in
They
Mauritius?
speak Creole. It's like a
French.
local dialect. Like it's like French, but just like our Creole. Right?
Okay.
It's like broken French or English
Okay.
or whatever.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. So the language, the food was very very different. Like
No rice and plus sauce?
Entirely different from what you can imagine.
No rice and plus sauce?
Nothing like that.
No gari?
Nothing like that. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, it was my first time to even.
What about coffee and bread?
Of course, that's what you find it everywhere. Yeah. So and the time difference and all of this stuff. It was the first time I traveled. That it was the first time I saw a plane. So everything was
new.
Everything was new. So
Okay.
just to cope with those things. Yeah. But I think other than that, the rest, whether it's Rwanda or the US, it was very smooth because I by then I'd learned that I did not need to talk to anyone to go and buy a ticket or to do anything. You understand? Yeah.
So how long did you spend in Rwanda? How long were you there?
For a year.
Okay. And Mauritius?
Mauritius for like 4 years, scaling to like 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you leave a baby in Mauritius?
Oh no, no, I did not. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, so with your scholarship now here,
yeah,
is there a possibility that like after you're done learning, you have to go back?
No, I have no there's nothing like that. But of course, I'm on F1, and if I'm able to convert it to anything, if I want to stay, I can stay.
What?
There's
What?
nothing.
Well,
There's no
you
attachment.
definitely can. You find
Yeah.
yourself a woman while you're in college. It's the best way. Find yourself somebody to marry you.
No, I do have a woman.
Oh, okay. Then okay, you're on your way.
Yeah. No, I have a woman from Sierra Leone.
Well, you need a woman here, so you need a woman in America so you could convert your F1 into
Yeah.
a permanent thing.
Well, I'm looking at a lot of things. Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
with what you do, whatever job you get, they can
Mm.
sponsor you, but that's a long path.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you're looking into an opportunity like that,
Yeah.
they're hard to come by, but you're in the right environment. You see a lot of people every day. I
Yeah.
mean, maybe. Are you on campus every day?
Oh no, no, I do not work from campus. I probably go there like few times a week.
Well, that's where you need to be to convert
Yeah.
that F1.
Well, I mean, it's a 5 years program. Maybe it will split up to 6, but I know by then I'm in my second year now. By then I will have learned about the system and things like that.
Well, you have resources. I'm
Yeah.
always here. I'm not in
Sure.
college like you. I intend to go back to school.
Okay.
I myself, I work in the medical field. I work in cytology. We do cancer studies
Okay.
for people that have a lot going on in their life medically, with growths in their lungs, tumors, and all that stuff. So that's what I do. But there's plenty of ways out there, people, for you to develop your life if you wish.
Yeah.
And being in Sierra Leone, for you to just sit there and be like, I want to travel, it's not a reality. You have to have some kind of qualifications, whether it's educational, whether it's a trade. You have to do something. So if it's the educational route, we've talked about the educational route, and there's plenty of opportunities out there. You just have to apply yourself. And if it's the educational route, the medical route, the engineering route, those and computer science route, if you're into that, it goes a long way, because those are the qualifications that they're looking for people to come overseas. And if you have those qualifications, they help you a ton. But for you to sit there and be like, I want to go overseas, what are your plans? Or are you contacting somebody saying, you have anything there that I could come for? They can't train you. They can't bring you here. You have to have a skill. You have to be marketable. What is it that you're good at, that you're so good at that nobody else could do better than you? Education's A1. There's a lot of smart people in Sierra Leone, but being smart alone does not help you. You need to also be resourceful.
And if I can comment on that, I think you do not necessarily have to have like the best grades. You understand? Because my WIAC results, like, it was not the best. I got like 6 B's, like B's, like in, because I did science. I got like B's in almost everything.
Well, science is not easy. They understand that. So B's are good.
So you do not have to have like the perfect grades. You know what I mean, right?
If you're a history major and you have B's, they're not taking you.
Yeah. And you do not have, and I think the education route is probably the simplest, like, in my opinion, because most of the schools, they do have like a quota for international students. And when you come from a country like Sierra Leone, and then you are competing with people from Nigeria, Ghana, where if 2 Sierra Leoneans are applying, maybe 2,000 people are applying from Nigeria.
Yep.
Like, some of these admission committees, they can actually see that, oh, we want to be diverse. We want to say, oh, we've added 10 more countries in our studentship. So you actually stand like a better chance to get this opportunity.
So if you're a Sierra Leonean out there and you want to do the educational route, like Mohamed is saying, apply yourself. When you apply yourself, do not be shy. But hopefully you have decent grades. They don't have to be world class, but decent enough to the point where they take you to the school and you could actually learn
Mm.
and you don't come across as, woo, this is hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's not easy anywhere to learn, but you have to be willing to learn. You have to set your mindset. You get for make up your mind, say, I want for learn. And at this, I want for succeed. And if not that they be the case, it will take you a long way. So keep that in mind. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, so I mean, specifically to me, salon family, like for me, I think the only thing where I can talk to now the education, of course, other people I know they use other routes,
For
right?
sure.
The education route. If you plan for left salon to education, right, which I will say really good because some of we by the grace of God we get for go back for go help and develop, right?
Redevelop.
Yeah, for go develop. And if you know say you want to travel to education, make sure say if you don't see to WAEC, right? Was make sure say you get your results. So people are able to check them, they're able to trace them. Right? If you're in a college or you don't graduate from college, make sure say you get your transcript. If like all you need for doing for just try to identify what you plan for study and find university them where they offer that. And even most of the university then, if not for the US, for example, they get to something called admission fees, right? You don't necessarily need for pay that fees. Literally, I don't do this for so many people. Then you just write to the to the admission team and say, hey, I'm applying, but right now I'm not able to afford the fees because of my financial situation. Then they waive them for you. You understand? All you need, you always want for get something you look forward to. For say, okay, I don't put two, three application and make a wait for and for you. Waiting the happen. You don't need any sababu from anybody for study abroad.
Bottom
Yeah,
line, be resourceful. Make sure you have all your documents intact, your visa, I mean your passport intact. Make sure you have a passport. Make sure you have all your papers that say what you've learned. It's actually there's an actual correlation. Bring it all together and make yourself an impactful candidate. Make yourself a very strong candidate. The way to make yourself a strong candidate is getting all the documents necessary that you need to have. Apply and be ready when the opportunity arises. If you're not ready when the opportunity arises and you're going to try to go bribe 10,000 people, it won't work. So be ready for opportunity when opportunity knocks. Have your documents ready. Have your school records ready. Have your traveling records ready. Your traveling documents ready. You don't necessarily have to start applying to American universities. You could start
yeah,
in the continent of Africa,
yeah,
just so that you get the experience and see if there's an opportunity for you to get out. Because
yeah,
once you get out, it's the beginning.
yeah,
It's the beginning for you to go find greater and greener pasture. Maybe end up in America and then go back to Sierra Leone and let them know that it is possible for you. You're not the exception, you are the rule.
yeah,
It's a new thing, but everybody can do it.
yeah.
So if the education route is what you want to take, there's plenty of opportunities. And I will make sure to get Mohamed's information and put them all in the description on the podcast and on the video on YouTube when I post it to make sure that you guys, if you have questions, you could contact him or you could contact me and we can get the questions to him and maybe he could possibly be able to answer to you. You know, you don't need an agency to be able to travel abroad. You just need the willingness and the mental toughness because there's going to be a lot of times when things not going exactly as you think they should, and if they don't give up.
Yeah,
Keep working,
sure.
and someday you find yourself where you need to be or where you were meant to be. Maybe it's America, maybe it's Europe, maybe it's in the continent of Africa itself, but you're in a better off place than you started out. So my fan faces, you got anything else to say?
Thank you so much for having me, and Yeah,
Well, no, I
thank
mean,
you. Yeah,
you're a resource. You're a resource to everybody that wants to do something, but
yeah,
never saw the opportunity or never felt that they could. It's possible,
yeah.
and it's definitely possible. As you
Mm.
can see, the guy made it from Africa to America, not directly, but indirectly, took the steps necessary. So if he can do it, you can do it. Keep that in mind. Of course, he's a genius, I'm sure.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
he's a hard worker.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah,
hard worker.
yeah, yeah.
So
Maybe. Yeah,
if you're willing to work hard, you
yeah,
too could be in this position,
yeah.
and you could be looking for a mainstay in America, or mainstay in Rwanda, or mainstay in Mauritius,
Mm,
mainstay in England, mainstay in France or Russia or Germany, wherever the good Lord lands you or leads you. All
mm.
right. Anything else?
Yeah, I think that's all for now. And thank you so much again for for having me.
You're welcome, Mohammed.
Yeah.
But today's episode, I can't forget to thank our sponsors, mainly Final Cuts Media. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. We're all over. We talk sports, but every now and then we need to feed the people's soul. This is an opportunity to feed the people's soul, and I'm glad we are able to make it happen. And also, 19 Strings for the Harp. Andrew's book is on Amazon. Go check it out. Great writer. Support the cause. And if you want a Fan Faces hoodie, they're available for order. They look good on me. They could also look good on you. Thank you for the support. Thank you, everybody, everywhere that's listening. We appreciate you. We can't wait for you to come back for our next Feed the Soul segment. We continue to feed your soul. Thank you, and have a nice